Hi, Life Path 3, and welcome to Readings at the Round Table and your monthly numerology reading for December of 2022. I'm Jennifer, and today my little co host companions are Mouse Badger, who's sitting over there stewing because he gave up his seat on the table and Mouse took it and he can't get it back because they're fighting. They don't want to lay together anymore. It's bad. Whatever. I mean, it's a nephew and uncle relationship. It's crazy. But I also have the lovely Jasmine, and she is just her own sweet self as always. All right. Life Path 3, December 2022. Woo. So Life Path 3 people are just cheerful, optimistic people. They're destined to lead cheerful, optimistic lives. They achieve success, the success that they desire, just because of their ability to accept the good with the bad, and they know how to like balance it out a little bit, because three is the one and the two coming together, and we just love that. I mean, it's the masculine and the feminine coming together in one. So it's really awesome. This is a time of expression. So in December, Life Path 3, the numerology for you is a 3. Yep. December is everyone having their number as their numerology for the month. So this is going to be a month of pretty impressive impact. So, 3 is all about expression. It's all about communication of thoughts and emotions. It's self-expression, especially like in art, in music, and writing. It's just so wonderful. These people are usually really great speakers. Um, this is a great time to speak your truth. However, we need to remember that freedom of speech does not mean causing injury or harm to others, especially for personal gain. That's not where we're at. It's not a good thing. So this can also be a time when we enter into a 3 time. It can also be a time of family ups and downs. Now, that's kind of interesting because this month in December, we have a full moon in Gemini. We have a full moon in Gemini on December 7th, which is normally lots of fun and bubbly energy, as Geminis like have a tendency to be. And I love this energy because I have a Gemini moon. But this year, we have Mars in Gemini. Not only do we have Mars in Gemini, but Mars is retrograde in Gemini. Yeah. So Mars in Gemini alone is a little, but Mars retrograde in Gemini is really, those are technical terms, by the way, just for fun. So, this full moon in Gemini is, instead of it being like fun and like full of frivolity and just like fun parties, and Geminis are pretty social, we're going to see a little more aggression. Now, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of communication. And your whole number is about communication of thoughts and emotions, and especially communication through self expression. So, during this challenging part, the early part of the month with the full moon in Gemini, what you really want to do is keep your thoughts and emotions, that kind of expression, to your art, to your music, to your writing, and not so much speaking out loud. We still want to go ahead and like get those thoughts and emotions out. We don't want to bottle it up. That's not a good idea. But because this moon is a little bit more aggressive, with Mars and Gemini retrograde and the moon right there with it, yeah, it's going to be it's going to be some emotional turbulence, let's say. So keeping that like to your art, to your music, to your journaling, to your writing, that's going to be an appropriate way to really get out the emotion during those like few days of feeling aggressive. It's going to pass very quickly. We're still going to have a little bit of a lag from it as the moon moves into Cancer, but that's okay. That's okay. It's going to simmer down real quick. Once it really gets into Cancer, it's going to simmer down. It's just going to take a few days. So, this is important that you don't stop speaking your truth, because part of the shadow side of a 3 is unable to speak your truth or communicate openly. That's not where we want to be. We don't want to go back into the shadows, right? 3. Um and we also don't want to judge ourselves or each other very harshly, which can happen when we start getting into the shadow side of a 3. So this the first part of December, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on putting our energies into another way of expression instead of just, yeah, instead of talking. Because Mercury Gemini having Mars and the moon is going to be really hard for Mercury to manage. And Mercury is the god of communication. So let's keep our communications like in a really good place. Let's stay harmonious. And we want to make sure that the rest of your month is as great as it can be. And if you let these few days like throw a wrench in the system, it can it can ruin the rest of the month. And we don't want that, because the sun is square Jupiter on the 20th, on the 21st, the same time that we have winter solstice, and that is beautiful. There's so many great things going on when the sun is square Jupiter, and winter solstice. It's going to be fantastic. That's going to be a true fun time for a 3 like yourself, where you're wanting to communicate and you're wanting to talk to people all the time. So it's going to be super fantastic towards the end of the month. So the beginning of the month, we're just going to have that challenging time where we're going to still communicate our thoughts and emotions, but we're going to harness it and we're going to communicate it through art, music, and writing. It's going to be fantastic because we're not going back into the shadows, right? No. All right, let me pull some cards for you today, Life Path 3. I'm going to be pulling from the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards, the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, and Moonology. Love this. Love it. All right, let's see what we can get for you here. Um, like my t-shirt. Oh my gosh. I got this for my birthday because I am vintage 1972, and I have all of my original parts. A little extra. But yeah, my cousins gave it to me for my birthday and I love it. All right, let's see. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, selenite on the cards. Oh, Mayu, Mother Earth. That's awesome. Okay, last one, crystal cards. that jumped out. Petrified wood, ancestors. We'll take it. Okay. Since I need to wipe my glasses off. Oh my gosh, these cats are so funny. It's so funny when they dream and like jump up. Mayu, Mother Earth. I don't need a book for this one. So, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Oh, that makes sense for life path 3s because they really are someone who stands up and speaks their truth. Awesome, awesome. Okay, whoops, I'm like knocking down all my notes. Let's see, full moon eclipse. We just had a full moon eclipse. So if I can find it, full moon eclipse. Here we go. Full moon eclipse. Love it. Okay, full moon eclipse. And just like that, a door slams shut. Wow. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has just done so. And things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving this situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases you so you can move on. Oh my gosh, that's really true. Dude, I have learned that the hard way, 3. Okay, let's look at petrified wood. Here we go. Okay, petrified wood, ancestors. Petrified wood is formed when a tree crystallizes over thousands of years. This magical crystal assists humanity in connecting to the essence and wisdom of the ancient tree spirits. When working with this ancient medicine, you will also be guided to connect deeply with your ancestors, receiving love, guidance, and wisdom from the ones who walked before you. That's awesome. So it sounds like here we have a connection with our ancestors to help us release something that we need to let go of. And we need to pay attention to what's going on with the earth. There's some good stuff happening here, 3, and I do feel like I keep hearing that if you write down what you're feeling, if you write down what you're going through, this could be a really fantastic time for you because you can go back and look at that and like really spend time with it again. This full moon could definitely affect your ability to express yourself. So keep in mind of expressing your thoughts and emotions through your art, through writing, and through music. It's going to be a great month. It really is. Despite the full moon. Thank you so much for joining me, Life Path 3. I so appreciate your support on my new channel that's just a few months old. This has been so much fun for me. But thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to take a look at your weekly zodiac readings on this channel and some of my other shows from Metaphysical Round Table that have migrated over, like Astrology Chat and Reviewed. There will be an update and like numerology for the coming year that I'm going to put out in December, along with numerology for January. So be sure to check that out as well. And I hope to see you in 2023, but I also really hope that you have a wonderful December and lovely holidays. And until I see you again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.